Yo, check it out, everybody. We are on Team TV. So go ahead, hit the thumbs up, subscribe, and hit the bell icon so you never miss an update.
Yo, this is Surreal, and I'm kicking it with Raja. And we're gonna need you guys to comment, share, like, basically love this video like it's the end of your life.
All right, you heard it from the first winner of Amazon Remix. So, ladies and gentlemen, go ahead, be a part of the team winning, and let's do this. Kicking it, see you again. What's going on, guys, and welcome back to Kicking It Season 2. And this time, we're chilling with the first winner of Amazon Remix. You know who it is? The really real Surreal. So thank you so much, Sue.
Yo, Raja, man,
for showing
thank you.
up.
Dude, thank you for doing this, man. There's still like not enough media in general talking about all the great music and culture happening on the streets. And
You know,
so,
Sue, what I think is we've got amazing independent musicians, right? Which is non-Bollywood. We've got amazing producers, which are non-Bollywood. So why don't we have independent media, which is non-mainstream and
Boom,
non-Bollywood?
yeah.
Do your own thing, right?
yeah, watch out. Times Group, DNA, watch out. Raja's coming for you.
First things first, congratulations on winning
Thank you.
your first reality show.
My first anything, bro. Life, जिंदगी में पहले कुछ ऐसे जीता ही नहीं होता.
But I was damn sure, you know, like when it aired and when I heard Surreal was in it, I'm like, yeah, who else is gonna win but the really real Surreal? You know, that's what it was. What made it different from all the other millions of shows that are actually out there in the sphere right now?
So right from the beginning, the great thing about this show, the remix on Amazon Prime, was that the three judges, Nuclear, Amit Trivedi, and Sunidhi Chauhan, all three of them from the very beginning were like, we want you to experiment.
Oh.
We want you to try new things. Don't think that just because this is a Bollywood show, the usual will happen. I had no idea I was going to win. Every few days, I'm calling my manager like, bro, I don't know how much more of this I can take. यार इतना काम कराते हैं एक दिन में एक गाना बनाना है, you know. So I mean, I can't believe, you know.
Do you think projects like this shrink the divide between Bollywood and non-film music?
I mean, honestly, my opinion is always that divide only exists in your mind, you know, in people's minds. So what we have to change is the perception, because if you go to like, so I mean, I hope you people know that just because a Bollywood track says music director, this guy, there's still like dozens of other people,
Absolutely.
you know,
Yeah.
in the studio who
Yeah.
made the track.
Yeah.
So those producers, assistant producers, those youngsters working on the track, if you look on their phones, you're gonna find trap music. You're gonna
yeah.
find Drake.
Absolutely.
You're gonna find Mumaton. You're gonna find Nuclear. Sometimes you'll find my music, which makes me feel blessed. But you know, so I think and then even if you look at the big Bollywood hits like right now,
Yeah.
to me, it's like, oh, this is Mumbaton style.
Absolutely,
or
yeah.
this is, Bollywood always does this thing. It waits for like,
Something to blow up to an extent and then take a little bit of it and mix it around with your...
Ab hamara hai. That's what they
And
do.
people are going to be like, "Arey, ye to Bollywood mein hai." Right.
Yeah.
So, like the judging panel was pretty diverse in
Yeah.
their own styles. You
Yeah.
know, the three personalities out there. But you also had a friend in the panel, Nuclear, somebody who you've opened for, and how was that? Was it a weird feeling? Was that like a good feeling? Or it was like, "Arey, mera bhai baitha hai wahan pe."
Yeah, it was a little, I wasn't sure how to, you know, deal with it at first. But Nuclear is like such a great guy, and he's so like magnanimous. I mean, from the beginning, he was very supportive with all the teams, you know,
Right.
and if anyone had a question or wanted some feedback, he was always supportive and open. All three of them. I mean, I think they were all pretty fair. Each of the judges had their own favorites, you know,
Okay.
but they were all pretty like magnanimous and supportive. And then again, like, you know, Udyan did also pull me aside at one point and say like, you know, I'm watching you, but you better prove me right. उससे तो ज़्यादा pressure.
Yeah. So you've seen the build-up and the progression of the entire electronic music evolution in the country.
Yeah.
What do you think about the positioning of it now, and are you happy with the progression that everyone's played a role into it?
Yeah, I can't complain, man. I think it's fantastic. I mean, you hear people say like, I don't like this, or like EDM this or that, but I think it's fantastic because it's given a guy like me, you know, a career and an opportunity to play music for so many people, you know.
Right.
The business has been growing and the opportunities have been growing. And I mean, so like I'm 37 years old right now, you know. When I was 17 years old,
Right.
when I came to visit India, like I could have never imagined.
Like, what is the importance of Gamusa in your life? Like, you've worn it on all the episodes of Remix. You've wear it for all your shows. You have it around you. You've even done a track called Moor Gamusa.
Yeah.
Like, is it like your version of the rag?
Sort of, yeah. I mean, the Gamusa and me, it was a very practical matter at the beginning. My mother's side of the family is from Assam, so we always had Gamusas in the house, you know, because it's like a towel, everything cloth,
Yep,
you know.
yep.
So when I got back to Delhi, it's so bleeding hot outside. I just needed something to wipe the sweat. And especially when I'm DJing, like it gets sweaty.
Yeah.
So I just, you know, bring it with me. But then like I started to learn about like what it means in Assamese culture, and that it's a very traditional cloth. It's a sign of respect.
Word.
It's a sign of nobility. And that's when I was like, fuck yeah, I'm fucking, respect me. I'm waving this shit in the air. I've tried.
Yo, EA Sports,
Yeah.
FIFA 2018.
Yeah.
You want to talk a little bit about it? Your track,
Yeah, I mean, it was,
Vajre De Sound Boy,
yeah.
sitting on a bunch of 1 million hits, 2 million hits right now.
Yeah.
How did that happen? Like, that is such an amazing way of getting your track for a trailer video of EA Sports.
Yeah, I was like unbelievable. Honestly, I guess it's an example of how small and interconnected the world has become. I mean, basically, I got signed to an agency in Los Angeles that represents music
Right.
for use in TV, film, and advertising. And at the time that they signed me up, they were basically trying to, I guess, they were trying to
Get more of the sync deals and push your music out to
yeah,
content
but
spaces.
them Waxploitation in their roster, I think they wanted to be able to represent global sounds. Like that was their expertise.
Right.
They've done a lot of stuff with like Latin American artists. So I mean, it's like, you know, it's a sign of how random the world can be. I mean, literally, I randomly I got an email in my inbox like, "Hey, we like your music. Do you want to work with us?" I was like, "Okay," and then like a year and a half later,
Tell me a little more about it. EA Sports is licensing your track and going and putting out for FIFA 2018.
I wasn't even like
Aware of
I
what's
didn't even ask this because I actually knew who Waxploitation was because they were famous for doing Gnarls Barkley
Right.
and Danger Mouse. They worked with those two
So
artists.
you knew if they were going to step it right and not half
Bro,
step.
the first thing I did when I got those emails is I started writing like my old friends in New York, like, "Do you guys know Waxploitation?" Yeah, they were like, "Well, fuck yeah." So yeah, I signed up pretty quick, and then I didn't have any high hopes, but then
Right. Yo, Sue, what would you want to tell the kids who want to get into the music industry, the DJing industry for the fame and the glamour? You know, your hustle is about a decade strong now. You came in India in 2008. It's 18. And now you're gearing for that ultimate takeover, the victory lap. So, yeah, just break it down for these guys, man.
I mean, like you saw, we all know, even with Nuclear, you know,
Yeah.
like it took a long time. That's also partly because it's only now that like all the pieces are coming together in terms of the scene, the crowd, the business, the you know, venues and festivals. But yeah, definitely for youngsters, you're right. The fame and the glamour is like the wrong reasons to get.
But that can
into
get you
this.
blinded as well.
Yeah.
It's not like those are the first things that will take you back and be like, yeah.
But
what's going
actually,
on?
you know, honestly speaking, like a lot of the messages that I get from kids who are like, "Oh, I want to be a DJ or I want to be a rapper or whatever. Can you help me?" The feeling I get is that they think, "Oh, engineering padhai karne mein, like, or like, like to study engineering or law or like any real job, they think like, oh, it's too much effort and I don't have it.
Right.
Music is easy. I'll do that.
Yeah.
It's not easy, right?
Absolutely, yeah.
Entertainment
Yeah.
is not easy,
Yeah.
you know. There's a different set of, skills that you need, but then it's also like a different kind of work, you know, and
Totally.
it is work that requires you to work.
Yeah.
You know?
Yep.
And unless I feel that like, okay, this is the right crowd, they're feeling this, I think I can test this out on them.
Right.
You know, then I don't want to risk it. But I think now with
yeah.
DJing, there's more interesting ways to bring your friends' stuff, to bring like more underground independent stuff in. So like, for example, when I play, I might start with a recognizable song, but then on the build up, then the drop, I mix in something underground.
I know what you mean, yeah. Right.
So, or I might take.
I mean, even a DJ of your stature right now, right? You could, like, how in the West, you have this culture of DJs breaking a new record that's coming out. Like, back in the day, how you had K-Slade dropping a track.
Yeah.
All of these things. Why don't we have that culture out here yet?
I think we're still just starting to catch up. Like, the way I like to describe it is like, imagine the music industry as like a ladder. Right. So towards the top of the ladder, you have guys like Nuclear, right? And now me, humbly speaking, I'm still like here. The ladder starts down here, and I'm like here. 5 years ago, this whole space was empty.
Oh, okay.
Do you see what I mean?
Yeah.
So it's like I can keep playing like underground records and independent artists for days to come. But the fact of the matter is, I still don't have the audience and credibility that a Nuclear has, that maybe an A.R. Rahman has. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So I would love nothing more than to get to that point where I can play a track and be like,
and you can actually break records
this is the
that's
shit.
coming out.
I was playing like Divine's music, like even before he became this huge phenomenon he is now,
Right.
And I think it also goes to the artist too, is like if you're
coming straight and coming right,
Yeah.
your things are going to be picked up here and there.
Yeah, but also like you gotta have a catchy track. If your track is catchy and it has a hook, then like anyone can drop it.
Yeah.
And now Mumbai rap all over the country.
Mumbai rap is out there. So thank you so much for this one.
Yeah.
But we have something called the Straight Up, which is going to happen right now. So Sue,
Yeah.
straight up,
Top
3 DJs in India as per your no particular order.
DJ Sa, DJ Skip, and Nuclear.
All right. Top 3 producers in India. No particular order.
Fuck. Rapid fire, right? Rapid fire, right? Nuclear, Ritviz, Gurbax.
If not a DJ, what would you be today?
Oh man, I would be a Rocket Man.
A Rocket Man. All right. Yeah, we could.
You wanted rapid fire?
Yeah, absolutely.
That's what came to mind.
Yeah, like he caught me off guard on my rapid fire, right? Like that's what it is. Name 3 of your friends that party too hard.
Fuck, man, you trying to get me in trouble?
Yeah, that's exactly what it's supposed to be.
No, I'm gonna pass on this one.
If you're going to choose one of your projects out of everything that you release, what's it going to be and why?
Fuck. You mean like upcoming shit?
No. What you've released.
Okay, it's Bajre the Soundboy.
Yeah.
That's the anthem.
Okay. Your favorite festival in the country and why?
VH1 Supersonic, hands down. They're the only ones right now still doing that like carnival, like family community thing.
Right.
I feel like, part of something when I'm there.
Top 5 hip hop inspiration rappers or producers growing up for you.
Top 5. Ice Cube was a huge inspiration. Dr. Dre.
All right.
Chuck D of Public Enemy. Gangstar, Guru Gangstar.
All
and I got space for one more. One more. Who am I going to throw in this? Let's pick someone current. Travis Scott.
All right. So, you've been a pretty good marketing genius with all your merchandises, right? We've got tees, stickers, Slim Jim tie-ups. What is the next merch that you want to aim?
I want to have a T-shirt that just says "Kicking It" with Raja Mukherjee.
Look out for that.
I'm getting some new surreal T-shirts made.
Yeah, because your T-shirts are pretty viral as well. The no request ones.
Yeah.
Plus all your album covers that come through on them as well. Yeah. You stay in Delhi, but which is your favorite city to be in and tour in? Be smart. You have a multiple city lineup that's just there. So,
bro, you're killing me with these questions, man. I gotta say, everyone knows, like around the country, man. Mumbai goes hard. What can I say? I love Delhi, but Mumbai goes hard.
He's just saying that because I'm here and he's in Bombay and everyone's looking at him right now.
It's truth.
Any crazy fan moment that's happened apart from the regular groupie situation that happens with Surya?
Let's see, fan moments. Lately it's just been crazy with after the remix to just it happens quite a few times now that it'll be the end of the night and people are like really drunk, and then one guy will be like, "Hey, I saw you in that TV thing," and then like 10, 20 people will be like, "Oh yeah,
We all saw him in that TV thing." Yeah, bro.
So that's what I'm like, whoa, go ahead.
All right,
Yeah.
guys, look at this.
Twerkistani now, full blown
I mean,
Twerkistani over here.
The entire Surreal merchandising kit. Hit me up, email me, DM me. You know, we're gonna send you the entire package, right? So we can have like.
That's for you, bro.
No, you can send them the entire
yeah.
package, right?
If you want to pick 5 winners, I'll hook them up.
That's what it is. So you know what you gotta do? You gotta comment down in this video with the best question you want Sue to answer back. And the best 3 questions gets a hamper and an answer back from Surreal. All right. Thank you so much, Sue.
Yeah, you're
This is
welcome.
absolutely for me, so no one else is getting that for sure. Thank you so much.
Yeah, you're welcome,
and
bro.
yeah, we're looking forward to seeing you live soon.
Yeah, keep on
Appreciate
kicking it.
Thank you.
Yeah.